Hi everybody, my name's Neville Wright and I've got a website called nevillewright.com which is inspirational and motivational, I hope, and it's got some information on for people who are in business mainly. So I've been asked several times to do some video on keep fit, and I'm not the fittest person in the world by any means, but people seem to think because I'm 70 then I'm probably a little bit fitter than the average expectancy of a 70-year-old. So but I fight the flab every day, I do, and so but I will do a few things and show people how I get fit, even though I'm not a trainer and I leave the training to other people, and I'm not a doctor and I don't know all the ins and outs of what you should and shouldn't do. So this is just from my perspective. So that's that over. So don't try and sue me if you go and injure yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. So the thing is, I'm going to call these videos 7.50, and that's because I'm 70 and I feel fitter now than when I was 50. And when I was 50, and I suppose it's like a lot of people in business, you work in all hours, you're eating the wrong food, you're drinking too much, well I was anyway, and then too many holidays, too much food again, not enough exercise, and I began to pack the weight on. The great thing about when I was young, I was size 28 waist, and then when I was in my 30s it got to 30, then 32, in my 40s it got to 34, 36 and 38, so into my 50s. So I wasn't taking care of myself, and the easiest way to sort my weight problem out when my trousers got tight was to buy a bigger pair of trousers, and that you can only do that so many times until the embarrassing thing was Marilyn came home one day. Marilyn, my wife, came home one day and she said, I've solved your problem about your waistline. And I said, okay, what do I do? She says, wear these. And she bought some elasticated trousers that would have fitted me up to about size 56 or something like that. Anyway, I might be exaggerating then. And at the same time, because I couldn't bend down to do my shoelaces up, she bought some elasticated shoes and a shoe horn, which was, I'm not kidding you, about 2 foot long. And she thought she was helping me by doing that. But to be quite honest, is that your phone, Barry? That's all right. And to be quite honest, do you need to take it? There's Barry behind the camera, and so where was I? Oh yes, so that was the tipping point. And there's always a tipping point in life for everything. And my fitness tipping point was Marilyn bringing me the elasticated trousers and the slip-on shoes and the shoe horn that was 2 foot. So that was the tipping point. And I was around 50, 45 to 50 then. And now I'm 70, I feel a lot fitter. Just to give you some examples, right? I couldn't, do you want to lift that camera, Barry, or what?
I can move it
yeah,
down
all
again.
right. So just to give you an idea, when I was 45 to 50, I had to walk up the stairs holding on to the stairs. And that's just not right. And coming down, I was having to hold on to the stairs. So what I would recommend is for anybody who thinks they are overweight, can you walk upstairs without holding the banisters? And can you walk downstairs without holding them? But just, that's a proviso, just be very careful if you can't, because I don't want you falling downstairs. The other thing is I couldn't do, I couldn't stand on one leg like that without falling over. See the foot, Barry?
Yep.
Yeah, I am wobbling a bit, but I couldn't stand on one leg without falling over for no more than a second. So, so the other thing is, I couldn't take my shoe off or put my shoe on, and so I couldn't do that. It was impossible. I'm probably going to fall over now, Barry. So anyway, I got my sock inside out. So anyway, it's simple things like that. Can you do that? So can you put your shoe on? Can you put your sock on? Oh, I'll get it twisted round. So I'm not. So anyway, it's simple stuff like that. Can you walk upstairs? Can you walk downstairs? Can you stand on one leg? And if you can't, well, unfortunately, if you are able-bodied, you know, I'm not talking about somebody who's not able-bodied, but if you can't do that, then you need to get fit. You need to be able to, well, I needed to be able to touch the floor, whereas before it was down here. And then I found one of the things to see if you are fit, well, for me, that is, everything is about only whether I can do it, not whether you can do it, but whether I can do it. So, could I sit onto the floor without touching the floor? Okay, now that's one thing, sitting down, but could I stand up? Well, I think that's pretty good really for 17. I can sit down. If I concentrate, I'm concentrating now, Barry. Right, okay. Sitting down, and very often it's mind over matter, and now stand up. So I realised that if I could do that, then it's halfway there of getting fit. So that's what this is going to be about. Okay, so hopefully you'll get some ideas and get whatever body you want. All right, okay, that's it. Cut, Barry.